Hey everybody, welcome to TradingCap's exclusive analysis. In today's video, we're assessing Tesla. What the heck happened with Tesla today? Obviously, the chart on the daily chart here was looking fairly interesting, being the fact that you had this huge reversal, and all of this was inside bar bearish price action. Now, Tesla did make an attempt over the last couple of days as to trying to break out and get through this channel, but obviously it got rejected today, and then the earnings reaction just so happens to be a little bit worse. Gapping down here on the session, obviously it has bounced off of the lows a little bit, but it pretty much tapped that 225 level within a penny. So 225 puts are looking to probably open up juicy tomorrow and print, and believe it or not, that was the hedge position. We took some call hedges going into this, but we also took some put hedges, which will be opening up nicely, and then our primary position with common shares was short. But nevertheless, Tesla is gapping down tomorrow, and it's going to be putting some bearish sentiment in the market. Now the question is, we got some support levels, right? First one is your volume gap here, which was traded off of this continuation breakout move. This wasn't your official breakout. This was just pretty much your confirmed candle breakout, which you got over here, and just so happened to get followed through with a big volume gap. Then second support is going to be this high pivot resistance. So this is where you bounce off of support. This is your bearish breakdown gap. And then all of a sudden, this was your huge resistance point, which caused a waterfall sell-off, making Tesla new 52-week lows. So that is your intermediate support. And then your mega major support is going to be your official breakout candle, where Tesla obviously had that huge earnings reaction move up. One of the most oversold S&P 500 companies. Beautiful bull flag kind of cup and handle formation here, which ended up breaking out to the upside off of this breakout gap. This was kind of your breakout gap, your official breakout gap, because it was your final close below this high pivot, and then you ended up breaking out. So the question is, where are we going to retrace to? Where are we selling off to? Or to simply Tesla just reverse and get bought back up tomorrow? There's going to be a lot of opportunity for this individual stock because we all know it trades obscene amounts of volume, and tomorrow it's probably going to be trading the most volume in the market. I could probably almost count my hat that this stock will be up, in terms of the top at least one or two companies in terms of volume. So keep your eyes on Tesla because it is going to be dampening the consumer discretionary ETF. Amazon might also see some weakness. Simultaneously, cloud stocks could come under pressure with Google. Google today obviously did not perform too well, even though it did beat off of its earnings. Google was up in the pre-market and then ended up getting sold into. Now it is off of the lows a little bit, but pretty epic price action in Google. This one could go any way. Huge move to the upside, then a big decline, then a big move up, then a continuation move up, then a big decline into the last few hours here. So obviously Google is putting a little bit of a damper on the party, being the fact that it is down in the after hours. On that note, it's going to be certainly very interesting. One of the levels that I'm looking at on Tesla, I will be looking to trade Tesla, as well as I have exposure at the moment. Tesla is certainly looking like a day tradable opportunity. There's a key level that I'm watching here, and it's going to come right into this little bit of a trend line pivot zone over here, where I think if Tesla flushes into it, this will be a potential bounce zone for Tesla. So Tesla obviously will be opening up somewhere around 227. Maybe it gets bought up in the pre-market tomorrow, so it opens higher. Who knows? Maybe it sells off more. But if Tesla sells off and back tests this little bit of a high pivot trend line that we have here on watch from your pivot high to pivot high, if we get a nice flush into that area, that might be worth considering to explore, at least watching to see if any buyers get bid off of that area, because Tesla does have a tendency to make rather large extraordinary moves both to the upside and to the downside. So just be careful with this name, but there is a lot of interesting support levels in my opinion on the long side that will be coming into play for some day tradable scalping opportunities.